Well, energy self-sufficiency or autarky has a many meaning, unfortunately. But in a way, the best definition would be that actually we can produce within a country the whole energy we use, but it's not just energy for heating, it's also energy for our mobility, energy for our consumption, and so on. Well, the first step, the first important step is to actually understand what is your energy footprint, or even if we talk about carbon footprint. And in average, there are many things in our life that use energy. Of course, one is our housing, heating. It's about 1/4 of the energy in average. Then it's our mobility. Most of us use public transport, but still we use our own car. An important part of mobility is also flying. When we fly, we use an enormous amount of energy and we produce a lot of CO2 emissions. Then is our food, our everyday lifestyle regarding our diet. And maybe the largest part of our energy need is our consumptions, is things that we buy. We buy equipment, we buy clothing, and many things that sometimes we don't really need, but we buy such things because we want them. And if we really want to reduce our energy use, we should consider every of these fields. We could do some difference in our housing, how much energy we need at home. We should also maybe stop flying so often. We should probably eat less meat. But maybe the most we can do is to reduce our general consumption, because this is the biggest part of energy need we have. Well, honestly, I mean by honesty that we really admit what our emissions are regarding our consumption. Because if we just calculate our emissions, our energy footprint on the territorial basis, then we ignore the influence of international trade. Because nowadays we have to admit that a lot of our food is not produced on our territory. We import food even from China sometimes. Same goes for our cars. Very little cars are produced in alpine regions. We import such cars. They are made in Poland or even Korea. Same goes for our equipment. I haven't had in my life a computer that would be written on them made in Norway. All computers are made probably in China or somewhere. So to be honest, we have to reduce also impact of our imported stuff. And then when we see the whole picture, then we can really talk about energy efficiency and energy self-sufficiency in Alps. Well, my personal wish is that I appreciate visions, and visions have to be ambitious, but my personal wish is that we should be more realistic when we talk about these visions. My wish is that this honesty should be accompanied with numbers, with watts per square meter, with real numbers based on human behavior, not just based on some fictitious territory. And also, actually, I would be happy that we would be then, as a final stage, realists, because if we talk to people who maybe don't have real natural background, they start to believe visions, but not the real measures. And this is, I think, extremely important, because if we not engage the whole society, the civil society, then visions will just stay visions.